I thought Dad was teaching me how to play baseball. Until that day, he took me to a parking lot. No wonder his car always had exposed cut wires and a passenger window that was perpetually smashed to bits. Seeing how guilty Dad looked when he spotted a police car, I had the urge to run over and flag down the cops. But Dad locked the doors and promised to take me to Disney. God, having a dad like this really sucks. But at least he hadn't committed any unforgivable crimes, so I figured I'd put up with it for now. What I never expected was that he wasn't just a car thief. He was also a murderer, and the person he killed was my mom. The first red flag I noticed was the jacket he was wearing. I recognized it as my stepfather's clothes, but Dad insisted it was just a coincidence. The second red flag, our motel clearly had a parking lot, but he parked the car miles away and insisted we walk there. Once we got to the hotel, he was snoring within minutes. But then I saw my mom and stepfather's photos on television. Turns out they hadn't abandoned me to go on vacation abroad. They'd been murdered. And the prime suspect the police were hunting for was the man sleeping in the bed next to mine. As for me, I was the daughter who'd been kidnapped by a killer. I glanced over at Dad. He was sleeping like a log. So I quickly got dressed and went to the hotel front desk. I dialed the police station. The weird thing was, even though I absolutely hated Dad, the detective asked me where I was. I hesitated. Just then, Dad woke up and realized I was gone. He came looking for me and swore he hadn't killed anyone that he'd been framed. Right at that moment, we heard police sirens approaching in the distance. So once again, we had no choice but to hit the road and keep running.